Lily's Garden Adventure: The Secret Parts of Plants. Lily loved her garden more than ever. Ever since her walk with grandfather, she had learned how plants help people. Now, she wanted to learn more. One morning, as she watered the plants, she noticed something unusual. One of the bean plants had fallen over. Its stem bent low. "Oh no!" Lily cried. She ran to grandfather, who was trimming a tree nearby. "Grandfather, my bean plant fell over. What should I do?" Grandfather wiped his hands and walked over to the little plant. "Ah, I see what happened," he said. "The stem was not strong enough to hold itself up." "The stem is important, isn't it?" Lily asked. "Yes," grandfather said. "The stem is like a plant's backbone. It carries water and food from the roots to the leaves. If the stem is weak, the plant struggles to grow." Lily thought for a moment. "Then I should help it stand up." Grandfather smiled. "That's a wonderful idea." He handed her a small wooden stick. "Gently tie the plant to this stick, and it will have something to lean on while it grows stronger." Lily carefully tied the bean plant with a soft string. "There! Now what about the roots? Are they still working?" Grandfather nodded. "The roots are underground, soaking up water and nutrients from the soil. They keep the plant anchored just like our feet keep us steady." Lily patted the soil gently. "Thank you, little roots." As they walked around the garden, Lily spotted a bright yellow flower on the tomato plant. "Grandfather, I thought only trees and bushes had flowers, but this is a vegetable plant." Grandfather chuckled. "Many plants have flowers. Even the ones that grow food, this tomato flower will turn into a tomato one day." Lily's eyes widened. "How?" "Well," grandfather explained, "inside the flower is something called pollen. Bees and butterflies help move the pollen from flower to flower, and that helps the plant make fruit." Just then, a small bee buzzed near the flower. Lily watched as it landed, gathering pollen on its tiny legs. "The bee is helping," she said. "Yes," grandfather said. "Without bees and other pollinators, we wouldn't have many fruits or vegetables. Nature is a team. Plants, animals, and even people all work together." Lily smiled and looked around the garden with new wonder. "So the roots hold the plant and give it food. The stem carries water. The leaves make food from sunlight, and the flowers help grow fruits and seeds." "Exactly," grandfather said. "Every part of the plant has a job, and when the plant grows seeds, new plants can begin." Lily picked up a tiny seed from the ground. "Just like how this seed can grow into a new plant?" Grandfather nodded. "Yes, and one day that plant will have roots, a stem, leaves, flowers, and seeds of its own." Lily held the seed close. "I want to plant it and take care of it." "That's the best thing you can do," grandfather said warmly. "When we take care of plants, we take care of the world." That afternoon, Lily planted the tiny seed in a small pot. As she covered it with soil, she whispered, "Grow well, little seed. I'll take care of you." And as the sun shone down and the wind whispered through the trees, Lily knew she had discovered another secret of the garden.